Do not ever order from DHGate. And I'm going to tell you my experience, my gosh awful experience that I've had over the last 4 months with DHGate. They have the worst sellers. They used to be a pretty good company. I've bought from them multiple times and got, sometimes they're a little slower. They tend to be a little bit more expensive than Aliexpress, but they tend to get here a lot faster. The first fiasco came in January. I'd ordered something and it was going to take some time. I said, okay, I understand that. And then it said, then the seller said, I should have your order. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then DHGate said, hey, your order's been arrived. Rate it. I looked, it got shipped to Germany. I'm like, it's in Germany. What are you talking about? Oh, we'll refund your money. Okay, cool. Never got the other half. Never got any of the order, but I did get my full money back. Now, fast forward, I'd ordered from a company, a seller, a couple of times on a couple products. So this was the third time I was ordering from them. And all the other times they arrived within 4 or 5 days. They were fast. Everything was really, really good. I had asked for some customization on it, and they said, sure, no problem. Or asked for can you please not have this and have this, etc. And they always did. Always had a great experience with these people. Then the order came in March. So I've done some screenshots so you can sort of see what I've been dealing with. So the first one was they sent me a message and they said, since DHL has been out of service, can you accept UPS and need to make up the freight US dollars $30. Looking forward to your reply. Sincerely, Vina. Okay, I'm a seller and I don't like to scam people, and I understand shipping. I have screwed myself plenty of times, and I don't like the thought of any seller having any sort of issue. So my response was, and what they asked me to do was really shady. They asked me to order something else that was about $30, and then I wouldn't get that order, and that would make up for the freight. And I was like, you know what? I'm just really not comfortable with that, but I'm willing to work with you. And I said, I can't pay this right now. Please reduce the number in the order. Instead of 40, send 33 or cancel the order. Thank you. They replied, I have checked again. We will still lose the freight. Really sorry. We will refund you. Please apply. The reason for the refund is items are not now required. Now, I'm a seller. I know exactly what that means. That means that I cancel the order, not the seller cancel the order, which means, would I get a ding? No, as a customer, no. But I didn't like the shadiness of it, and I didn't approve of that. So I put in the seller could not fulfill the order. There we go. Now it gets crazy. And these are just a few of the messages I received. They were a lot more. Please change the item. The reason item now are not now required. We will process the refund. Okay, still not going to do that. No, absolutely not. That's not the reason. I said, this is not correct. You did not fulfill this order and ask me for more money. I want a refund now. Then you start seeing this other stuff. Because of this policy change, this is also within our control. Please modify the reason. We can refund you immediately. We cannot refund your reason because our store will be severely punished. I get it, like I said. But no. Now you get nasty. Our other customers are cooperative with us. Dear Justin, please modify the reason. We can refund you immediately. Dear Justin, please modify the reason. We will not agree to this agreement for this reason. The seller can refuse this refund. If you disagree with the reason for modification, we will reject your refund today. Oh, all right. Sounds a little bit like extortion to me, guys. I don't know if that sounds like extortion to you, but it does sound like extortion to me. So I decided, you know what? Let me contact DHGate. This is all on DHGate. And here's the messages. The seller has requested that I provide additional funds to receive this order. I've declined to state they could leave out $30 a product, and they did not find that agreement acceptable. I think it's acceptable. If I said the shipping was off by $30 and someone said, well, just leave off $30, as a seller, I would find that to be acceptable. It's in there. I told you to do it. So I couldn't say, well, I guess I could, but I mean, it would be hard to, if I said, oh, I didn't receive all the item, then the messages are there. You could say, well, she said for me to leave $30 off. They claimed it's because DHL couldn't ship anymore. Now they want me to choose buy or change mine instead of real truth, which is they didn't fulfill the order with the price and quantity agreed upon. They're withholding the refund. You can read the messages how they asked me to buy other things and give them an extra $30. I want a full refund now. Now, here comes DHGate and their crappy customer service. Good day. Thanks for contacting DHGate. First, we would like to express our deepest regret for the inconvenience this may have caused you. Blah, 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 blah. We're sorry to hear about that. We totally understand how you feel about your order. Upon checking the order, I have seen that there is a request for a refund. Now it's pending seller's confirmation. According to our platform policy, the seller will be given a maximum 7 days to respond to your request and reach an agreement. Okay, let me get this right. The person hasn't sent the order. They haven't uploaded it. No tracking or anything. And you give them 7 days. And I've asked you, I'm like, this is what the seller's doing. You can read the messages. You have this. And then you still are going to make me wait. Okay? Will not respond to your request, If the seller's not responding to your system will automatically cancel the order and refund you on blah, 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 blah. If you've already sent requests, team to urge the seller to respond and assist you immediately. So they sent multiple messages, and DHGate was sending me messages. Oh, please respond to their messages and settle this. I'm like, what are you talking about? I know there's automatic messages. I'm like, I've already told you this person's harassing me, okay? They've sent like 10 messages, all, within like an hour of each other. Please cancel the order. Please cancel the order, okay? Come that date of the time that it was sent, guess what they did? They sent it. First, we like to express our deepest concern, Understand, upon checking, we see here that the seller has shipped you your order and is now in transit. Okay? All right. So I ordered it on 3/17. Now it's 3/24. You all have my money. I don't have the product. And guess what I ended up doing? Ordering the same thing from somebody else. So now I'm at $400. And waiting for this Yahoo to send me this other stuff, okay? The conditions for opening a dispute is that when the seller uploads the tracking number of 7 days, you can open the dispute or contact us on 3/30/2021, which was a lie. They didn't allow me to open the dispute until the 7th, okay? The 7th, which was the date that it was supposed to arrive. The 7th. If you agree, Okay. So I waited, checked every day. And it finally showed up on the post office front door, on the post office yesterday, 4/16. Okay. 7th to the 16th. So I'm getting irritated. And you go, well, of course, let's look at something else. Let me go through PayPal. That's who I originally get it through. And there was a reason. My bank was right. Because what I was doing was I was using my business PayPal business debit card. And because we don't have any more money left, because we're not getting paid through PayPal anymore through eBay, everything gets pulled from my checking account. But it's still under PayPal protection. Every single time I tried to order from DHGate, Wells Fargo, who I bank with, would constantly reject it. And I'm wondering why. And I would have to say, okay, this is me, I actually did it. And they're smarter than I am because they're scam artists. DHGate. Say what you want to. They're scam artists. Okay? All right. And so you go, well, let's go to PayPal. All right. Let me show you the screenshot. As you can see, I reported it on the 23rd. I took this thing. They said we would give you some sort of thing within 4, 5, 7 business days. The last one was, this is the screenshot from this morning on the 17th. We'll get back to you by May the 29th. Okay. So lo and behold, I put a request in from DHGate and they went ahead and they actually refunded the money. But then it's going to be like 5 to 10 business days. So the package should arrive yesterday. And I didn't realize it because it was supposed to arrive today. So I checked the post office. They said, left it on your front porch, which is really weird because I drove by my front porch. I didn't see anything. So I walk outside and I immediately notice an issue. And I took a video and I'll show you exactly what happened. This is ridiculous. Okay. This is an empty box. There's nothing in here. This is empty. An empty box. Are you serious? Y'all held on to my money for a month, almost a full entire month, and I get an empty box? This is empty. Empty. Look at this. Empty. There's no what. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Empty. Empty. Yeah, so that's right. Actually, no, it wasn't empty. It had I don't know what the devil this is. A booger picker or something. I don't know what the devil this is. This was the only thing in the package. And people wonder why these companies, when people come out and they say, oh, they don't protect the sellers. This is the reason why. Because you've lost me as a customer. And now I'm telling everybody else about this as well. And I will never order from them again. Never order from them again. And I'm telling you all, don't order from them again. So you've lost me as a customer. And you've got really crappy sellers on your accounts. It's been a horrible nightmare. And PayPal, ridiculous. They offer no protection either. So you all need to be really careful about what you order online and be sure that that you do your due diligence. Never order with a debit card. Like the PayPal credit business debit card is completely different because it is tied to my PayPal account. So I do have that protection. Never order online with your debit card. Never, 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 never. Go through a credit card. And I really wish that I just went through my normal credit card and paid for it because I probably would have gotten a better resolution than what this crappy PayPal has done. So that's my rant over. Please do not order from them again. I've reached out to them on Twitter. You've seen I've sent multiple messages. They allow these sellers to sit here and do this to people. They're horrible, nasty, ridiculous company. And yeah, I'm out. Don't order from them. Order from some Aliexpress. And if you're using them to drop ship, don't use them. You're asking for trouble. Just don't do it. Aliexpress, Alibaba, do not order from DHGate. And it's really sad because, like I said, I've ordered from them for almost a year, and I've had great service. But one seller totally ruined that relationship. And this is what happens when you have bad sellers on bad accounts. Anyways, take care. Rant over. I'm going to go do something else besides look at an empty box. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.